Hello friends, welcome back to the Life Unfiltered vlogs. This is the first episode of 2025. First of all, I'm so happy that we get to spend some time together. I just want to catch up with you guys, tell you a little bit about my 2025 resolutions. And if you're wondering what I'm most looking forward to this January, well, that of course is the release of Apothecary Diaries Season 2. Dare I say one of my favorite animes of all time if you haven't seen it. It's an anime about an apothecary, and every episode she solves some sort of mystery. But first, an iced matcha latte. This is how I start every single chill morning. For those who missed it, Lily is a big cat now. She is a full year and 2 months. And while I get matcha, she gets fresh water every morning. And the second thing I'm most looking forward to is the release of Onyx Storm. Last year, I started to read fiction books again for the first time since middle school or high school. And Fourth Wing and Agator are my absolute favorites. If you've read either of the series, I would love for you to let me know in the comments below which book is your favorite. In terms of resolutions, I do want to feel a little bit more put together this year. I've definitely committed to spending a little bit more time getting ready. And I also think in the last year, I've really started to actually enjoy doing my makeup, whereas in the past, it really felt like a chore. Today, we're mermaid waving our hair for the very first time, and I think it turned out pretty good. I watched a TikTok that said that between hair, makeup, and clothes, if you have 2 of them done, then you'll feel amazing for the day. Good morning. This is probably the first time this vlog you're hearing me speak to camera, and that's because I ended up actually filming this entire video in slow-mo, as I'm sure you can probably tell a little bit from the intro. That's okay, because now I have my hair and makeup done, and I be yapping all day anyway, so we still have the rest of today to chat. Every new year, I am definitely a resolutions gal. This year, the New Year's has felt a little bit different. I feel like the holidays in general this year have just felt a little strange. My birthday was on December 19th, and I went down to LA. I normally do a trip around my birthday, but that's when I actually planned to propose to my bridesmaids. Tiff is obviously in LA, and so I was planning to propose to her in person, and then for everybody else, I was just gonna mail them their boxes. I have 4 bridesmaids total. They ended up all flying into LA for me, which was completely unexpected. But it was probably one of my favorite days I've ever had, dare I say, my entire life. It's funny because I think each of them individually have heard so much about each other, but it was the first time everyone was hanging out together, and everybody kind of has a similar personality in the sense that they would all get along really well. And as I anticipated, everyone got along so well, which made me so happy. Then after that, it was my birthday, and because so many people were already in town, we ended up doing a birthday brunch, and it was super simple. It was just me and I think 6 other girls, and we went to one of my favorite restaurants, Hatchet Hall in LA, and I had never had the feeling of celebrating my birthday with more than one friend, and I hate to admit it, but it was so much fun. I enjoyed it so much. I was not expecting anyone to bring me any presents or anything, but everyone brought me a present, and it was just so thoughtful. It was very special. I'm becoming more American in that way, where I really do enjoy some of the American traditions. It feels really nice, if I'm being honest. Like, we put up a little Christmas tree, and all that to say, so New Year's resolutions. The holidays felt different, New Year's feels a little different, but this year, one thing I am committed to doing is learning how to cook. If you've been a subscriber on this channel for a while, then you might know that I am not the best cook. It's funny because I think I actually used to cook more. I cook less now. I'm determined. I want to eat better and feel better, most importantly. But for lunch, I made yakisoba with ground pork, and then I also have Taiwan cabbage with ground pork. Taiwan cabbage is probably one of my favorite vegetables of all time. I honestly feel really embarrassed because I, at the ripe age of 28, still don't fully know how to cook, but you know what's even more embarrassing? Feeling like it's embarrassing and still not doing anything about it. I'd love to know, is there something in your life that you have just been so scared to tackle? I think this is the 3rd time I've cooked this past week, and the first time was by far the scariest. It's terrifying because you have no idea what you're doing. And same thing with going to the gym. The first time going to the gym, it's always terrifying, but it always gets better. I always say when it's so bad, it's only up from there. I have Lucky sleeping behind me. For viewers who don't know Lucky maybe, This is Lucky Rye. He has been with me for 9 years now, I think. He has been with me through thick and thin, from nursing school, then traveled with me, moved back to the Bay, then moved to Seattle. He's actually an international doggo because he's also been to Canada. Isn't that right? He recently got his labs done and he is happy and healthy, which is amazing. Little dogs, I feel like they don't show signs of aging as obviously. He still looks outwardly exactly the same, but probably last year when I started to give him baths, I could notice like melasma, like little age spots on his skin, and I cried because you don't see it on the outside, but he's definitely getting older. Oh, you don't want me to scritch you? Because I didn't really get to show you my makeup earlier, I was wondering if I could show you now. So I did a mermaid waver on my hair. It's my first time using I've used the kind where there's like 3 barrels. This is the first time using 2. It was much easier to use. I really enjoyed it. And then for my makeup, we did kind of a combo of Igari makeup with a little bit more of a dramatic eye. Makeup looks pretty good today. And then we set all of that with the Too Faced setting spray. I actually put out a poll on both Instagram and on YouTube community, kind of asking you guys which videos you would enjoy the most this year. Is it continuing the Life Unfiltered series, building my dream life, which is where I would kind of walk you guys through how I'm building my dream life in terms of beauty, in terms of home, in terms of finances, in each of those departments. Is it the wedding planning series? I'm planning to call it like wedding diaries probably. The first couple episodes are actually already in progress. Finally, I was gonna do one challenge a week where I would try a new challenge every week. So for example, I cut out processed foods for 1 week, or I read a book, not every day, but maybe I read a book every week for a month, things like that. But it seemed like people weren't really interested in that one. If you have any feedback for what you'd like to see on this channel this year, and you don't mind leaving it in the comments, it would be immensely helpful. I also asked on Instagram stories if you guys watch vlogs to learn something or to relax, and a overwhelming majority of you guys actually said that you prefer to just relax. To me, I always feel this pressure to, one, keep every single second of every single vlog very entertaining. Like if there's anything kind of boring, quote unquote, I always cut it out. But I think that makes it feel kind of stressful. I think I want to be a little bit more mindful about maybe intentionally leaving some of those moments in. Maybe it doesn't need to be like outwardly learning something, but unintentionally. Like I always love learning from my favorite creators, whether it's like the beauty products that they're using or what they're doing for their fitness routine, etc. And so I think I will just start to weave some of that in. If you have any thoughts, I would love to know it. I myself am a consumer of vlogs, and what I do is I kind of like to just put it in the background and do other stuff or kind of multitask, and I do prefer it, I think, when it's more relaxing. So I'm sorry if the vlogs over the last year or so have been kind of stressful. I wanted to unbox something special with you guys. I'm pretty sure it's in this box. If you know anything about me, you know that I love cameras, I love equipment, I love just being better at my craft. And one thing that always made me really insecure as a creator was that I felt like I didn't fully understand camera settings and how they worked. And last year in 2024, I spent a lot of time learning a lot about settings, lighting, etc. And of course, like I have like a whole lifetime's worth of information to learn, so I'm gonna be continually learning a lot. But I'm currently filming on the Sony a7CR. We have another camera in here, I believe. I was debating between the Sony a7CR and this camera, so we'll be probably picking one out of the two of these. This is actually the Sony ZV-E1. I use the ZV-E10 Mark II a lot to vlog, to film. I really like that it's very small, very compact, lightweight. It has vertical UI, it has a 3-capsule mic. There's just so many features about it that make it so awesome and amazing to use. The best camera you can get is one that you will use. So which one is the one that you're gonna grab, that you're gonna wanna film with? The ZV-E1, so unlike the a7CR, that one has a viewfinder, this one doesn't, and so, sorry. If you are outside and filming somewhere really, really bright, not having a viewfinder is not ideal because obviously it's gonna be so bright you probably won't be able to see the actual screen. But I do wanna just test out the camera, see how it performs, and see how it compares to the A7CR. And then it looks like in here it also comes with a camera strap, which we don't need right now. I'm excited for this guy. I actually have one more thing to unbox with you guys. I don't normally do a lot of unboxings on this channel because every time I do, people think it's a sponsored video. And I promise you guys, if it is a sponsored video, I have to click the paid promotion thing. You will see it right away. It'll be in the description box. It'll be on the screen. It'll be very, very obvious. So when I'm unboxing stuff, like yes, sometimes it is PR packages. The Sony camera I bought with my own money. This is a PR package. This is from Blogilates' new line at Target, which I've actually already gone and seen the collection in real life. So I'm really excited. We have a card, so let's read that. Hey Miki, can't wait for more wedding updates. Anyways, I wanted to personally send you a little something to ring in the new year. I picked some of my favorite pieces from OMG, my brand new Blogilates apparel line at Target. I hope it all fits you well, Cassie. I just saw Cassie a couple of weeks ago at a YouTube gala, and it's always so nice to see her. First thing she included for me was this black Sherpa jacket. Ooh, this looks really warm and very, very cute. Ooh, this is a dance studio sweatshirt in a lavender color. It looks like it's a little cropped at the bottom and then also a little cropped at the neckline. Inside here, we also have a, ooh, cute little workout top. Oh my God, this is so cute. This looks kind of similar to the Taylor Swift Pop Flex skirt that she wore, but it's a dress version. It's actually the dress that I believe Cassie has on in this picture. Thank you, Cassie. This is so sweet. You may not know this about me, but anytime I receive a package and there is tissue paper, I always fold it up and save it so that when I am giving gifts to other people or packing giveaway boxes and things, I can reuse these. I want to show you a couple of other things I got in the mail. These actually all came yesterday. They're not from today, but we have Pillow Balm from Too Faced, and this is 5 different shades. Oh, it's the same formula, but just a new look. Here are the different flavors. Let's open this one. Oh, it's like blue in color. Let's see how it applies. Is it blue? I can't tell. Ooh, it is a little blue. Thank you, Too Faced. That's very nice of you guys. The final PR package we have here is from Vichy. I've actually never received a package from them before. This is, I think, our first ever package. It is, oh, this is amazing. It's actually anti-dandruff shampoo, which you guys know I deal with all the time. So maybe I will actually use this. Let me see if there is active ingredients in it. I will in fact be using this, to be honest with you. Let's go try these on. Let's start off with this piece. Here's what it looks like on. I think it kind of hits at the perfect length. Did notice is that it does come with adjustable straps, which is great. I will say the bra padding is probably a little thin for my preference, but overall, I think very, very cute. We have this workout set, which I think is pretty true to size. It's extra small top and bottom, which is what I normally wear. Sometimes I like to size up my bottoms if they feel a little too tight. These ones actually feel really nice, which is great. The back of this is crisscross and very comfortable. Probably my only gripe is that the bra padding area is a little thinner than I would like it to be. Ooh. Okay, low-key, this is cute. Comes with little armholes, which we love. Ooh, I don't even think I own any black in my closet. Definitely very fuzzy and cozy. My color analysis told me to never wear black, but I feel like if I have my makeup done and my hair done, then I can pull off the black because it's less crazy with the contrast. Now, of course, we gotta support Cassie, so I'm gonna take a little Instagram story. Take off this sticker. So what I do for stories, I have this kind of half ratchet mirror, and then I'm gonna take a mirror selfie. The way that these selfies work, you obviously can see everything in the background, and so we gotta move all of that. Unfortunately, we can also see the stuff over here, so I'm gonna move that too. To turn off this light because the boob light is in the picture. Oh my god, the lights are in the picture. R.I.P. Hair needs to be pushed in. Now we have to edit it before we post it. So I usually edit in what's called Teza app. Okay, there's only one that I like. So what I do is I click edit, and then the filters that I like to use the most are vintage and fresh. It looks a little crazy if you do too much, so I do, this one I'm gonna do 32%. Okay, so the photo is a little yellow for my preference, so what I'm gonna do is actually go in, and what I do is turn down the temperature. You just bring it down. Notice how this is like totally blue, this is totally yellow. This is just about right. What you can do is save this picture. I'm gonna show you magic, okay? Go into Lightroom. You're gonna use the eraser tool, and this will be able to get rid of anything in the background that you don't want. So right here, this is kind of dirty, we're gonna get rid of that. It takes a little bit of time, and then if you don't like that, you can click refine, and there's different versions of it. It's just an Instagram story, so it doesn't have to be super precise, but the key is to kind of cover a little bit more than where you want to delete. And then this AC is so gross. We're gonna get rid of that too. And then finally, the boob light. I think that took me maybe about 5 to 10 minutes or so. I'll insert a before and after so that you can see what the difference is. And honestly, I don't know, I don't even know that people care that much, but sometimes the small details just bother me. While we're up here, why don't I show you something that I have been working on? This is actually a new dresser that wasn't here before. And now it's actually very, relatively well organized, but let me show you the second drawer, which is probably my favorite. In here we have all of my makeup. I thought I would give you guys a little tour. So over here we have the complexion products, we have concealers, and then all this is lippies, Korean lip tints, American lip tints, luxury lip tints. These are the YSL lippies in the back. And then over here we have eye products. So these are all mascaras. These are primers, liners, gel eyeliners, liquid liners, and then glitter shadows, blushes, bronzers, etc. Back in the day, I only ever had one of each product. I had one blush, one contour. And going to Sephora was always a special occasion. So once or twice a year when I really wanted something, I remember I really wanted the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, I would go and buy it, but everything else was drugstore. And to have a full drawer of makeup that I love, I think it's just, first of all, so crazy. But I also want to remind you that you don't need all that. Like I have all this, and let me show you the stuff that I actually use on a day-to-day basis. Everything I use is in here mostly. I mean, a little bit more than that. It's a little in here and a little in here. It's also my job to do different makeup looks and to be able to pull different things and try things out for you guys so that I can recommend them. And so definitely not a normal amount of products to have, which is why if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I always do monthly giveaways. I usually do one that is random, and I will just send one to a random winner. But more recently, I've actually been doing more just for loyal followers. So for people who are really engaged, whether you are liking my posts, commenting on them, or you're replying to stories, I am just a personal believer that if you work hard in something, you should be rewarded. And why should we leave the winners up to chance when we could be picking people who have been really supportive? And so I've been doing that every single month. It's been so much fun. I actually need to pack the boxes. Going on a little adventure to find the cat because I think I know where she is. She always does this. Sometimes she's like antisocial and she will go. Billy! Billy, babe! Good morning! Good morning! Did you have a good sleep? Oh my god, Lily. Hi. She'll just come down here and have a sleep on her own. Lily girl is probably one of the messiest eaters that I know. Lily? Oh. Okay, we won't talk about you bad. Did you know that you're a pretty girl? Did you make that mess? She's looking at it like, wasn't me.
What's up?
Notice anything different?
Oh my god, the hair. I saw your story. It was so freaking good.
That's the way I always look so ratchet when I FaceTime you. I was like, oh my god, I look pretty today. I shouldn't FaceTime her.
Oh my god, I just went through all of my shoes. This is the shoes I'm keeping. This is all the shoes I'm getting rid of.
Girl, oh my god. Wait, I'm so proud of you.
These are all the clothes I'm getting rid of. It's like 190 pieces.
You counted?
I did.
Say hi to the vlog.
Hi! I actually have makeup on today. This
Me
is
too.
right there.
We're two for two. Here are 3 of the giveaway boxes that I packed today. This one is the birthday giveaway that I hosted on Instagram for my birthday. You're okay. This includes fun stuff like Glow Recipe. We have toothpaste in here. We've got Charlotte Tilbury, Sol de Janeiro. We have some press-on nails, Korean skincare, Natorium. This is actually going to Linda, so super excited to send that to her. This is actually everything that I gifted to my bridesmaid. I got an extra set so that I could give it away to one of you guys. There's the Medicube Booster Pro in pink in here, as well as the SK2 set, an advanced cream, a Medicube serum, as well as this really cute gelato cake pouch where inside is a Prada lippy, the Sabrina Carpenter one, as well as some hair clips. This is going to my girl. She has been so supportive. And then for our last girly here, she actually won a fun little tier giveaway with underneath here, there's tier stuff, but I wanted to throw in some extra goodies for her, hopefully to brighten her day. So there's that. This is how messy everything is. Let's tidy it up before the end of the day. Much, much better.
It's raining outside.
That sucks.
Thank you for making dinner time.
You're welcome.
Your Bobby's still on call.
How many hours are you on call for?
You've making the fake freckles.
Yes. Do you like it?
It looks interesting. Are you doing this every day from now on?
No.
Is that too tiring? Mickey's New Year resolution is to be a housewife.
I'm training. I'm in training.
What the frick?
Okay, how many hours are you on call for?
I'm the chief on this service. 15 plus the day today.
So
plus a day-
72.
Plus a day on Monday.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
84.
84, that's crazy. So Kevin went to work from 6 a.m. today to 6:30 p.m. and then he's on call from 6 p.m. until
6 a.m.
6 a.m. on Monday, but he also has to show up for work for 6 a.m. on Monday. So being on senior call, what does that mean? How is that different than junior call?
Well, I really only get called if the juniors have questions or if there's a operative case.
And how often is that?
I don't know. Depends on the junior. No, depends on the day.
Juniors are R2s and R3s. So within the junior pool, there's juniors and more senior juniors. So juniors who have been juniors for longer. And so obviously if you're on call with somebody who's been a junior longer, sometimes they will have less questions. And it also depends on your attending, right?
I need to add this junior. They're a rotating junior. They're not on my do not disturb list.
Kevin started making do not disturb lists because he would keep all notifications on at night and we'd get pinged about
Like
literally
Reddit
like
posts
Reddit
or-
posts.
Or like emails.
r/fantasy football. Waking
like-
us up at 2 a.m.
Or like Timu, $5 off. This is so yummy. I can eat this all day. Let's spread the code names to us.
Okay, can you be the clue giver? I'll be
Okay.
the guesser. Kevin and I tried to play code names with our friends
We were so
and
bad. We
we
lost.
failed miserably. So now we've decided that we're gonna practice just the two of us. For those who don't know, how does this game work, babe?
25 words. There's 2 teams. Each team has to find a certain number of words on the list, and you're only allowed to say one word and the number of cards associated with that word. So like you can say like castle 4. So there's 4 cards associated with castle. But there's also a bomb card, so we get that card to lose automatically, but whoever gets all of their team's cards first wins.
On these cards, it'll have the red and the blue, and you have to go via the pattern. Hang out with me.
Circle 3.
I'm gonna go round. Hole.
No.
Are you kidding me? Hole.
You just said hole.
I did.
Your brain just do the same.
Spot. I don't know if you think the way I think. Cycle?
Yeah.
Okay. Unreal for 2.
Unreal. Unicorn? Alien? Wow.
Actually, just machine for 2.
Vacuum and washer.
Good job.
Tiananmen 3.
Square, China, and Tower or Revolution? A revolution?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was pretty good. You have
Sure
to
if you were going for tower.
Tower?
Like in the building, I don't know.
What the building?
Tiananmen, I don't know if that's one word, babe.
It's a Mao.
Oh, she's purring. And that's it for today's video. Don't forget that you're a 10 out of 10.
And don't let anyone else tell you otherwise.
Oh, it's been a long time since we've done that outro.
It's been a long day.
Good night. See you in the next one.
Hopefully no one wakes me up.